Yeah.
Add 6 to it. Let's go, Falco. All right, this is what I wanted to see.
I actually know can I swear on the stream? Yeah. I know a shitload about Falco because I play the best Falco in the Midwest. I played 30 fucking sets with him already.
Oh, yeah?
So I know a lot about Falco and how good he is, okay?
Well, I've played
and I think he's not that good, actually, because the problem with Falco is he has no neutral.
Yeah. But his advantage state is
so good.
Disgusting.
It's like maybe it's probably better. Like in 4, it's pretty cool. This game, it's nuts. Falco's a mid tier.
He hits you and it just goes.
It really goes.
But for him to hit you is extremely hard.
It can be tough, but I mean, it's not like it's impossible. He just has one of those neutrals where it's like he just kind of has to get to your like close range and then play reactionary based off of you. He has like at least options to like do with that. His up tilt is amazing.
That up tilt's disgusting. But I've played with the best Ike in the world a couple times, and
Brand.
All right. Well, I've played with the best and the second best.
Yeah.
And Nair's a really good move.
Yeah, Ryuga is so good. He used that move so well. It's stupid. He's so smart about it. Brand, you take the first stock. I've watched him a little bit today. He loves forward tilt to kill percent. I guess Ike does too, but like he puts people like he'll grab you at like 100, and like a lot of Ikes will like up throw you and like try to get like a landing mix up. He'll grab you and throw you off the stage and try to forward tilt your get up, which honestly works really well for him. So it's smart that he does. Oh wow, I caught him. Like the sword, like the little like slash came out because he got close and he made him end up dying. I like the idea.
All right, short hop laser, always a good option. It's not quite as good as in Melee. But
here's a funny opinion. I used to play Ike in this game a lot. I don't really anymore. Column thinks that Falco beats Ike.
Okay.
Because his punish game on him is so good, and because if you put, I don't know if Nebula knows too or how to do it. No, he does not.
Oh, you can shoot lasers or...
No, use down B. You can down B that, like, because it hits low. You can literally down B it for, like, 120%.
Oh, yeah.
Unless Ike has to do it so ridiculously perfect. Which, I mean, like, you can, but, like, even, like, if you're, like, pretty good at the character, it can be really hard to, like, consistently get, like, the perfect one. Ooh, downer tap. Ooh. Thought he jumped from ledge the last couple of times, brand new, got the back here. Falco's arrows aren't really going to compete with the big sword.
So right now, Nebula's probably going to look for, up tilt into, moves.
Up tilt barrier will kill.
Oh, yeah.
Now it probably won't. It would have killed, I think. Now I don't think it connects. I don't know about that.
Oh.
Sour Spice, lucky. Oh, wow, I love that attempt, though. That was very close.
That's okay. I died.
That would have been game.
I died literally to that. Well, maybe not the down, but the forward smash at 40 earlier.
It's a good little mix-up.
It's a strong move.
All right, so a thing about Falco's Nair. Yeah.
That sword was, the sword didn't quite hit the model, but that happens in this game.
That's how it is, man. Not everything matches perfect.
So
he's falling on Falco's Nair a lot. Falco's Nair, you gotta like either not move with it or like hard commit to a forward drift, or people are gonna fall out of it. And even, but the biggest thing is like if you hit the last hit of Nair while you're moving, you can do combos out of it. You have to have the speed already, right? But it connects pretty bad. So usually if you hit the first hit and then like you're moving backward or forward, it won't connect to the final one. So like you want to stay still with it if you get the first hit generally, and you want to like be moving with it if you whiff the beginning. Does that make sense?
So
again, all this info is coming from Colin, not me. So if this is wrong, blame him.
Well, next we're gonna see probably a Pac-Man.
Probably. Or Pokemon Trainer. Pokemon Trainer Ike is tricky.
I feel like he's going Pac-Man because I haven't seen him play PT today. I've seen Pac-Man.
No.
All right, I lied.
This matchup is tough because like things like his Water Gun and then just like Ivysaur down there are both so threatening to Ike off stage.
Oh yeah.
Ike doesn't really love projectiles, so like Razor Leaf is pretty good against him too. Squirtle can do pretty good combos to him.
Yeah, I always feel like Squirtle does good against swords because he can weave in and out extremely well. And the whole point of fighting a sword is to whiff punish them.
In my experience, I don't really care for Ike versus Squirtle or Ivysaur. Not that they're terrible, but they're not amazing because stuff like that can almost happen. You can even do stuff like you can water gun him, switch to Ivysaur, get ready for a downer. Like he gets like forced to side B,
Yeah. So right now, Nebula's just gonna work on edge guarding with, or pretty much just getting him off stage and throwing out a water gun until he switches. Which now it's throw him off stage and spike him.
I like the downer. Brand, he uses that move, like places that move really well, a lot better than like a lot of Ikes. Like actually don't even try to use it. He plays it like, because it's a pretty It's like a decent lasting hitbox. When people back on stage does a lot of damage. Like, it makes sense to use in some cases. I like that side B. Side B because it's like a movement tool. It's very underrated.
Yeah, when you do it like right at just the height, so it like just auto cancels right when it hits the ground.
You just slide by somebody, or even to approach them as a mix up sometimes. It can totally work.
Yeah, but right now Brand's having a pretty hard time like getting through like neutral and getting like to an advantage.
Yeah, Ivysaur kind of puts up the wall sometimes. It can be really tough, but Ike Heavies is pretty good. Just because, I mean, you know, big boy, press the big green button in the air and move. But let's add him a jab right now.
I'm kind of surprised he's on Charizard. Maybe he's worried about like Nair combo.
I mean, the thing about it is if he was Squirrel, that might not have connected at all. So that's a little interesting. There's an interesting dynamic against characters that like rely on kill confirms, where it's like there's a percent where like it becomes better to play Squirtle than to play Charizard in some matchups. It's really funny. Plus, if you play Squirtle, you get to respawn as Ivysaur. Oh no,
he was dead no matter what.
You hate to see it.
But yeah, that's rough. But now it's kind of just like Nebula can just do whatever he wants. Yeah. Playing this game with a stock deficit deficit is extremely hard.
I love that like little like landing mix up he did. He like the full hop like an air, and then did another one like he was going to air again, and landed, and then waited for Nebula to do something, and then jabbed him off the platform. That was clever. Ooh. Yeah, it didn't really take a lot extra actually. Brought that back pretty quick, so ran out of this at all. There's some combos. They trade grabs. I love that they put the grab trade thing in this game instead of one of you randomly wins.
It's nice. And everyone takes like, you take like 1.2%, which I never understood, but you do that when like...
Oh, caught the spot dodge, force smash. We've got some power.
Squirtle has some strength for how like, how nimble he is and how like small he is.
Yeah.
He packed some punch with those smash attacks.
Force smash specifically, down smash ain't too strong. Up smash is just kind of unreliable. It's like up smash feels like Mega Man down smash to me, where like it's strong, but like I'll hit that move. His forward smash really versatile. Like it, one of those ones that times out really well to like beat a spot dodge if like you pick it at the same time. Shout out to Bowser.
Those types of moves are terrifying.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I'm gonna spot dodge, and they pick the slowest move to actually beat your spot dodge.
Yeah, the one that
which
like
is so
times
interesting.
out. Yeah. Interesting. Same matchup, right? Yep. Okay. Let's go. What about that? Oh, please. My best smell?
No, do you smell this though?
Ooh, that smells good. What is that?
It's watermelon twist.
So your arm went to my breast belt. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you need this.
Bro.
Wait, is this like a take one?
Yeah, you can take one. I thought you were like taking the whole container.
Nebula with a nice open.
Yeah, they're back on town, which is fine because it's a big enough stage where like Ike can still, you know, not get sent off stage immediately when he gets hit. But on the plus side, because it's so big.
Nice punish. Wow.
Oh my lord. Did you know you don't actually have to jump?
Yeah, you just fall on it.
Yeah,
if
you just fall on it, it doesn't.
I think that's what he did. Good on Brand, man. Nobody takes advantage of that like they should. Good on him.
Brand started doing this when I fought him too. Where like game 3, he just really uses a ton of side B.
Really?
Which is like, it's not.
I mean, I guess if you condition somebody not to,
it's
like a pretty like mix-up like kind of thing. So I guess if you condition somebody for 2 games, you're not really gonna go for it.
But I feel like you shouldn't rely on it as much as he.
Yeah, sprinkle it in, but maybe it was too much.
Like show off the option and just don't use it. And they're like, well, why'd you show it to me? But right now, you know, nice Squirtle combos.
I like that Brand didn't try to recover immediately, like and like waste his jump, like let himself go a little bit lower. Ooh, good side B, man. Brand's staying alive out here.
Ooh. Water gun. Oh.
Nope, double jump. Nice.
I'm so glad that like those types of moves can't really hit below the ledge.
Yeah.
Because that'd be rough. Oh, and you charge it enough so even when you get hit, it didn't matter.
I think he knew what was coming, but he just was a little bit too fast. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Lord.
You leaving, Jared? Bye, buddy. Have a good night.
Yeah. So right now, they're both in.
Right,
well, Charizard's. I feel like Charizard might even be in like a Nair like kill range right now.
Now he is at least, yeah. The next Nair kills right.
So I feel like it's gonna be a bunch of forward tilts and Nairs from Brand right now, unless.
Ooh, I thought one caught the jump. I was scared. Yeah. Good grab.
Throw back air? No. All right.
We're stacking this damage up. Back air. All right.
All right.
Brand again, not too far behind. This is real doable.
Especially as a heavy, that's easily doable.
Yeah.
Ooh, that air dodge was something.
Wow. Clutch side B. I didn't think at the time. Uh-oh.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, faced the wrong way, though. Lucky break for Brand.
Yeah. So right now, it's still just a bunch of, shoot him off stage.
I'm too low.
It's got to be hard because
it's
he's
tough,
sitting there. Water gun is going to screw him up if he goes too high.
Yeah,
if he
so
goes
you
too
want to
low.
be perfect.
Yeah, and